Taurus, welcome to Aether Tarot. Doing a general collective reading for you today. That's too many. So first card out we have Mountain Road. You're on the road to success. Nice. Let's get some more. Alright, we've got time to get out of a situation, the Pale. Casket, someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation. Was it you that had this last time? Can't remember who had this recently, but it was a couple of days ago, so it could have been you. Oh, I don't know if it's for you. Yeah, I feel like something is holding you back that you need to get out of. There's an ending you need to make to keep yourself on this path to success, or this road to success. Like, maybe somebody's planning to like ride on your coattails to come along with you because they can see. And it's like, I feel like you're doing all the hard work and somebody wants to just come along for the ride. Like get a free ride. Or yeah, you could have like somebody or a situation around you that's just not supportive of your goals and what you're doing. And it could be creating a toxic environment for you to be in to stay on track. We have the Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. This could be the person that is going out of your life, or the situation that's ending. So we will find out. We have Pin, new job, career. Okay, I feel like this new job or career is this road to success that you're on. Like, yeah, the biggest thing I'm getting is you're working really hard to get yourself somewhere, and yeah, something around you, somebody around you, a bit of both, is not making the situation easy for you, or it's like you gotta, there's some baggage to release. Now this casket with someone going out of your life or the end of a situation, this is in the middle of your spread, so this is a main focus for your reading. Like, this is probably what you're dealing with the most at the moment. Is, I don't feel like it's happened yet. I feel like this is, you're sitting on your hands with this decision, or maybe you're just kind of starting to figure this out now. Like, it's like how big an impact it is having on you, because you're focused, right? You're probably getting up, getting ready, going to work, working hard, focused on your goals, focused on that. You're not focused on, I feel like you're staying in your own lane. You're not like up in other people's business. You're not focused on this person, not focused on what they are or aren't doing. At the bottom of the deck, we've got marriage. So for some of you, this could be somebody you're in. This could be the lover or the marriage or a relationship that you're in. You may have been in a situation that's been like, it could have been a long time. You're not really even seeing it as, something new and toxic that's coming in. It's kind of like being the frog in the pot that's slowly warming up. And, maybe now it's at like that boiling point, but you've just gotten used to this toxicity that's built up and built up and built up with this person. Like, you're so used to it that it doesn't flash like a red light, red flag. You kind of like just put it in there, that's what they're like, and maybe you're just being resigned to the fact that you'll always be married to this person, or whatever the situation is. Like, yeah, it could be something long term, but just take what resonates. Okay, let's get into the tarot. We have Page of Pentacles, first card out. in the upright. And yeah, this really lines up well with like maybe you're looking to like in your career, and whether you work for a company or whether you are in your own business, this is like you're ready to expand, or you're ready to take that next that position higher up. You're ready to, you could be out there applying for new jobs while you're still in your current, but you know, that are a level above what you're doing now. Like you feel like and so, you know, like we've got the Page of Pentacles, because this is, you know, like Page starting something new, but I feel like it's like stepping up into management or something. So maybe you haven't done it before, but you're ready for that next level. You're ready to learn more, do something new. This could be expanding inside the existing company, like taking that next level up. You're ready to give something new a go, or you could be completely changing from what you do now. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This could be also leaving a job and starting your own business, going out on your own, or just, yeah, going with a new company. The Hierophant, I feel like, you know, you're upstanding in society, you're a spiritual person, you go along, get along. Very respectful. You may be with the Four of Pentacles feeling like, and the Two of Pentacles sort of thinking, how do I juggle this? Like you may be, to make a change, it may be like you need to take a bit of a lower pay, or if you're going out on your own with a business, you might be thinking about how you keep the bills paid until you've built it up to a point where this money can come in, or if you're making a complete career change into something new. You're likely looking at, you know, taking a pay cut to, you know, until you've gained those new skills and experience. But I feel like you've got a long-term view. So you could be juggling like how you're going to get this done, how you could do this, and you may not have a lot of support with this person that needs to get the hell out of your life, or you need to get out of that situation with them. The Five of Pentacles here, I mean, you could be in a relationship or a marriage or something with someone that, you know, you're trying to look at how to better a situation. Yeah, maybe the money you bring in, they just spend it, it goes out the door, and you could be saving, or you could be like putting it towards a better, you know, use in this outcome. Here, Seven of Wands, you're fighting to keep things, to stay on top. You could have a lot of competition around you, or it's a struggle. And why do you need to be in this fight? Why do you have to sort of like fight people off? So this is where I feel like you don't have somebody who should be supporting you, should be helping you, should have your back with, yeah, you know, wanting you to get that next level, get what you need. I don't feel like this is justified, that you shouldn't have to fight your partner or husband or wife or, you know, friends or something, to try and, even an employer, you shouldn't have to fight for this position. You've earned it. You've done the work. So, and you shouldn't also have to justify why you want to make a change. Like, you want to make a change, it's your damn life. It's your life. And this isn't like you're going out there doing something completely reckless. This is just a change of career or a job. I mean, you spend so much of your life and your time, you know, at work. You want to do something that you love, and you want to be paid what you're worth. King of Cups in reverse is clarifying this. Page of Pentacles. This King of Cups in reverse could be who's not supporting you, who's holding you back. This could be your husband or a long-term partner. They think you should just stay doing what you're doing now. Okay, and for some of you, you may have been a stay-at-home mum. You could have been a parent. You could be a parent, I mean. And this King of Cups in reverse doesn't want you to go back to work. They want you to stay home. So this could be somebody who's controlling your life. You want to get back into the world and have an adult life. This could be somebody who is not, Six of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's imbalanced. It's this person isn't giving to you. I feel like you're doing everything that you can, and they aren't doing that in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You could feel like you're going backwards financially by being with this person, or this is why somebody wants to go back to work, or why they want to change a career and increase the finances. It's like expenses are going up, income isn't, and something needs to be done. So you're wanting to make these changes. You're manifesting this with the Magician. This King of Cups in reverse. This is a very toxic person. This is somebody, everybody in reverse is not in a good way. But this King of Cups in reverse, this is somebody who's got a lot of secrets. They got the Magician and the Moon. So there's some things going on behind the scenes that you don't know about, and I feel like it's regarding this King of Cups in reverse. Something they're not telling you. Strength in reverse. This is low self-esteem, low confidence. Now you could be feeling a little bit like this. You could be feeling a little like you want to, but you're dealing with your confidence. But I feel like this King of Cups is this. He's a coward. And with the High Priestess, I feel like you have this inner knowing. You have this intuitive energy, like how he's treating you, how he's speaking to you. He's wrong, and it's unjustified. Maybe he's trying to keep you in this low self-esteem and low confidence. Like he's trying to keep you disempowered, and he is not empowering you. He is not building you up. He is not having your back and going, look, you're very skilled and I think you can do it. You can do anything you set your mind to. Give it a go. If it doesn't work, it's alright. I'll be here for you, and we can try something else. He's not doing that for you, and this is the situation you need to get out of. I think you're now wanting to move past where you are, and you're realizing this person is holding you back. You're not holding you back. This person is holding you back. This situation you need to get out of. They want to keep you under their financial control. They want to keep you small. They want to keep you in the Six of Pentacles in reverse, completely dependent on them. And they don't want you to be empowered, and they're going to keep, you can't better yourself in your own situation as long as you're with them. You can't be around this. So, Ace of Swords, you got a new idea around this. Like, it's like a light bulb moment has pinged in your mind, and this is where there could have been a lot of subtle things over the years, but you kind of just look at yourself and think of how you can, you've probably been grateful for being supported through the years, raising kids, things like that, and now you're starting to see, hang on now, this wasn't just about that. This is about them. And with that moon that we saw, I feel like this King of Cups needs to keep you in like a low. They don't want you to be empowered, and they don't want you to be out there and independent. of them. I feel like there's secrets here, and there's a lot they're covering up, and they don't want you out. Like, you may stay home a lot. Like, if you are a stay-at-home mum, you maybe they know where you are and what you're doing, and you may go down to the local shops and to and from school, and they know your schedule, and so they can get up to whatever they're getting up to during the day, and you just take their story. But I feel like they've got some secrets they don't want you to find out. And if you're out having a life of your own and got your own money and all of that, yeah, it'll be harder for them to keep these secrets on the down. Like, you might catch them out at something. So excuse me, sorry. All right, let's clarify. What's this 5 of Pentacles here? 5 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like, you know, you're not interested in fighting about this or having conflict. This King of Cups is, I feel, quite passive aggressive in the way that they bring, you know, in the way that they fight. They don't just outright say it and make themselves look like a, you know, like an asshole, even though they are. But they, yeah, they do it in like these subtle passive aggressive ways. Like, they won't raise their voice and they won't fight in an aggressive manner. It's passive aggressive. I'd prefer somebody be aggressive, personally, where it's all out in the open and it's not like somebody playing on your mind and gaslighting you and trying to, you know, subtly manipulate with their words and like negative comments, and, you know, played off with a "I was just kidding" kind of a laugh. Things that play on your mind. At least when it's aggressively sheltered or something like that, then it's out in the open. You don't have to sit there and figure it out later. So yeah, I feel like this is really passive aggressive, that they want to keep you feeling dependent on them, feeling, and they may have, this also could speak to like somebody making some threats, like, if you go back to work or if you get another job, then I'm gonna leave, or this isn't gonna work, or, you know, there's like, there's a threat here, a threat to leave you, or a threat to you know, make things worse for you. And now that you're seeing that, Ace of Swords, now that you can realize what they're doing, how out of balance this is, how they are trying to keep you hidden and keep you maybe even going backwards. This could also be an ex. This may not be somebody you're with now, but this could be like your ex that's a father to your children, who I don't know, is threatening to take away some financial support if you go out there and earn your own money. So you want to start earning more, but they're going to adjust what payments they put towards the kids, so you're effectively still, you know, not getting ahead, or might even make situations worse, because they just want to keep you small and they don't want to see you building yourself up and moving on with your life and getting any balance. They want to keep you off kilter all the time, and they don't want you out where other people can see you. They want to keep you locked up in the house. I feel like this person is really threatened by you meeting somebody else. By, you know, if you're at a new job, or if you're out working, who you could meet when you're there. Knight of Cups in reverse. They could even be making nasty comments like that, or you just want to go out to work, or you just want this, or you just want that, because, you know, you want to be around other people, or blah blah blah. I don't know. This Knight of Cups, I feel, is like the same as this King of Cups. I feel like you've realized now this needs to end. 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And this person's holding you back. And like in the way that they're doing what they're doing, they are betraying you every day. Just in their words, they're betraying you. So this is an ending. I feel like this Knight of Cups in reverse is this King of Cups in reverse. If I used a different deck, we would have got the King of Cups again. Same. So you're making this decision, I feel, or you know, like this was a threat, and it's like really that's where it, you know, that's how it comes down to that. Like that's how much you love me. You're going to threaten to leave me or pull away financial support or whatever it is if I go and try and do something good for myself and you know, build myself up and make a change in my life. You're not going to support me. Like it's like that, and you realize this person doesn't love me. That's not love. And I'm done with it. So I feel like you're making this decision, but maybe this has not happened yet. Like you haven't followed through because you've got to figure this out. You've got the Two of Pentacles. You've got to figure this out. How are you going to do this? I feel like somebody's planning how to leave a situation because it is complicated. And if there's children involved, you know, it's a bit more complicated, but it's like someone's trying to get out of a toxic relationship. Now, if this isn't a relationship with like a husband or a long-term relationship, or this King of Cups could be your boss who's toxic, who doesn't want to advance you in the workplace and within the company, who wants to keep you small and in the situation you're in now. And it's like you do your job well, you're really good, but yeah, they're not interested in your career advancement. This person's not interested in your career advancement, whether it's your personal relationship, your husband, your boyfriend, or your boss, or yeah, somebody in your life that's a huge influence on this. So yeah, I think you're sick of fighting it. King of Wands in reverse, disappointment in a friend or lover. Now this could be somebody who's like a family friend, so they could be friends with this King of Cups in reverse, but they're also a friend of yours. This could be somebody you're going to for some advice or for some help or some guidance, and they're kind of like taking this King of Cups in reverse side of things and backing them up, and you're just like, what, somebody you're trying to figure out how to get out of the situation, so you're turning to a friend, and that friend's not going to help you in a time of need, which is not a friend at all. If people are only there in your life when times are good and they're not there to have your back when the chips are down, then that's them showing you their true colors, really. So 6 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and 7 of Swords in reverse also. I think like this is uneven give and take. This could be somebody you're going to who owes you a big favor, like you help them out in a time of their need, and so you know they ought to be there for you when you need it, but obviously they're in the reverse here. You go to them in a time of need and they shut the door. They aren't who you thought they were, and yet I feel like you just like, well, fuck you. You block them out straight away because you see who they are. Page of Swords in reverse. You avoid a tower with this person, because imagine if you had relied on them and then they pull the rug out from under you. I feel like you figured this out before you put yourself in a predicament with them. This could also be this King of Cups, like they play the family man and when they're at home, but they're out like shagging around in a King of Wands energy when they say they go to work, or when you go to work you find out that they're up to no good. So I feel like here, you know, you're avoiding a tower, but it's certainly coming down on them because you're leaving. You're putting an end to a situation, so they're getting a tower. You're changing your direction, and you're doing it pretty fast because you're finding out what's been happening behind your back. So I don't know if this King of Wands and this King of Cups, I feel like they could be two different people. But I tell you what, if you've been in a relationship with the King of Cups in reverse, or in a or even if this is your boss and you've been accepting and putting up with this guy and their behavior and their treatment of you, and you may have been kind of like you've kind of gotten used to it, almost numb to it, to the point where you haven't seen how toxic it is for you. And you may have, like, not only this King of Cups around you as a dominant person in your life, but this King of Wands, like, you may have a whole circle of people that are that need to go, that you've grown out of. So yeah, now this could have been somebody. We've got the Ten of Cups to the King of Wands in reverse. This could have been somebody who you really felt like a lot of love for. This could be like a brother, or, you know, like a family member, or somebody who's just like, you never thought you couldn't depend on them. You never thought that they wouldn't be there for you when you needed them. I feel like this could be a family member or a family friend, close person. Knight of Wands. I feel like you're in this, you could be in this Knight of Wands energy. You have a lot of passion and desire for this new job or career, and nothing's going to really stop you, and nothing should stop you. Who is this Knight of Wands? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, this Knight of Wands could be the son of this King of Wands in reverse. Somebody who... This is why I feel like this is family. It's like... This King of Wands in reverse could be somebody who may have even said to you, like, if you ever want to come work for me, doors open, you just come let me know. And then you come ask about that, and they kind of pull the rug. Or it's they don't want to, like, rock the boat with the King of Cups, so there's a huge imbalance here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you need like some financial help, and you go to this King of Wands in reverse for some financial help, and they don't give it to you, but they've been like financially supporting this Knight of Wands, their son or something, giving them ridiculous amounts of money, buying them cars, that sort of thing, and excuse me, you've seen that, and it's completely out of balance. They won't help you in a time of need, but they have like almost like an unlimited supply to give to this other guy. Like, this could be your father or someone like that who, you know, they help your brother out, but they don't help you. Like, they've paid for whatever for them. Like, there's just like no balance. These guys, I'm not clear about these guys actually. Let's get another one for the King of Wands. 9. It's like they're trying to tell you you haven't worked hard enough for, you know, they're trying to like give an excuse here. Like, what do you know, why do you need this, or why do you need that? Like, they built up the dream, and then they try and turn around and say they didn't say that. And you know that you have worked for it. You are a hard worker. You Ace of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. You just want this new financial opportunity, and I feel like it's coming in. And it's coming in fast with the Knight of Swords. So we got the Death card in reverse. So, and here, 8 of Pentacles. You're very masterful at something, but maybe you haven't done it in a while. Maybe what they offer you is, yeah, you know, is going to require a lot of work with a very little pay. We have the Death card here, so, you know, you are making this transition. I mean, this casket is the Death card, but I feel like you'll still be financially tied to somebody. You know, like, you can end a relationship, or you can end a situation, like work. But maybe you're giving your resignation, and, you know, you've still got like 2 weeks or 4 weeks that you've got to work there, and it's uncomfortable, like it's ended, and you're making that transition, but you currently got to stay there and serve out your 2 weeks notice or 4 weeks notice or whatever it is for you. And you just want to get this done fast and get onto this new thing. So somebody here could, you know, you could have this King of Cups. This could be somebody you're in a relationship with, extremely unsupportive, a real asshole, that's not helping you get to where you want to be. This King of Wands could be your boss, or somebody who just, you know, you're overworked and underpaid. And they're basically telling you you ought to be grateful for what you got. You should be happy with what you've got. You're not happy with what you got. You want more, and there's nothing wrong with that. And that you could be seeing like how this person could be really chauvinistic towards women, and you can see that somebody like this Knight of Wands is, you know, expanding and, you know, being advanced in the company with their career, and you're not. And you're more skilled, more experienced, hardworking, and they're just like playing favorites. And this guy's not to blame to be, you know, the Knight of Wands isn't to blame to, you know, take those advances as they're given. I don't think they're a bad person. They're very passionate in, you know, wanting to, but this King of Wands in reverse is certainly to blame. So, yeah, I feel like there's an inequality, big time, to a Pentacles in reverse. It's like they pay men more than they pay women or something there. Yeah, and you're masterful at what you do. You're extremely hardworking. 8 of Pentacles, and you've mastered what you do. Like you've very experienced. So yeah, you could still be thinking about this and trying to plan it out, but not, you know, you're on your own. So you're trying to plan out your situation, your relationship, your job, and how to make this next move, or how to bring in more money on the side, or whatever it is you're doing here. How to balance out Temperance in reverse, how to balance things out. And I feel like this is how to balance out your emotions about this whole situation that's happening too, not just the finances, but I mean, it all impacts you, right? And here we see the 2 of Swords, like time to make a decision, time to cut something out and put an end to a situation and choose a path. So I feel that's where you're at now. You haven't done this yet, or you're in the process, and good on you, Taurus. Like, go get it, and don't put up with this shit. Don't put up with that King of Wands or that King of Cups. They are threatened by your power anyway. That's why they want to disempower you, because you're way more powerful than them. You're way more skilled and more experienced than them. That's why, I mean, that's like small dicks. Like, they can't, they just, you know, they need to keep you small to try and, you know, overpower you, because they're so low confidence. And like, this Knight of Wands is the only one in the spread in the upright. This Knight of Cups, King of Cups, King of Wands, all in reverse. You know, you now you could be in this Knight of Wands energy too. This could be you going, you know, screw you guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to do what I want to do and try and stop me. So, hey, I got an idea. Ace of Swords. Hey, I got an idea. How about if you don't like it, fuck you. We'll just get this over and done with now, shall we? Bye. Here's my resignation. Here, I'm just gonna, alright, well, how about we just split? You don't support my goals and dreams? Cool. See ya. It's kind of like that. Yeah. So it doesn't change the fact that it's still uncomfortable. It's still a lot to deal with. It's still an ending, a transition, and a lot of change, and a lot of uprooting your life to push for the better. But I feel like, you know, you've got this, Taurus. Go for it. This come out in your reading for a reason. I feel like this is confirmation for somebody. This isn't just telling you how it could go. This is like, you know, you're in this process, and it's, you know, it hasn't given an outcome, like, because there's a lot to sort out here, but push forward in this direction. Time to breathe out, disseminating moon, and work through your fears. You and your loved ones are safe. So, new moon in Scorpio, work through your fears, and time to breathe out, disseminating moon. I feel like, yeah, this is kind of heavy. Not kinda. It is, it's heavy. It's a lot to deal with, especially when you don't have the love and support around you by the people that should be loving and supportive. And, you know, a normal healthy person wants to encourage you and support you to get your goals and dreams, just as you love and support them to help them get their goals and dreams. That's what a normal healthy person does. They don't try and hold you back. They don't try and beat you down. They don't try and keep you small, and they don't. An unhealthy person with low self-esteem doesn't want you to outgrow them, doesn't want to see you do better than them. Just because they can't or they don't, they think that you can't or you shouldn't. And it's wrong. It's just plain wrong. You know, and I'm sort of getting like these two kings, like what they do in this point in time in your life, like it shocks you. Like it's shocking to you that this King of Cups won't support you in this. And then you turn to another person, like, because this I feel is somebody's relationship or somebody's ex, and it's shocking what they turn around and say. And I feel like also this King of Wands is somebody you turn to who you felt you have a lot of love for, either as a friend or a lover, and you're absolutely shocked that they also don't support you, what they turn around and say. It's like two double whammies happening here, and you get these like epiphanies, like, wow, the people I thought I had around me, the closest people to me that I had around me, aren't don't have my back. But you know, it's a blessing in disguise, I tell you. It really is. You don't want people around you that want to keep you small. And you know, every time I've ever found out that a family member or a friend didn't have my back in a time of need, I was like, well, great. There's one more person I'll never need to put time and energy into again. Like, they're out. And you know, they don't get a chance to reprove it to me, because they couldn't prove it to me this whole time. It's been a lie. They don't have it in them. You know, it's just one more person you don't have to give to anymore. It's like, thank you, now I know, and I don't have to think of you anymore. I will make sure I never turn to you in a time of need again. See ya. Yeah. And this is the catalyst for your growth. This is the making of you, Taurus. This is whoever this message is for. So work through your fears. You got this. I think that, you know, this is also, these people have you've always done this on your own, because these people actually haven't been a support to you. It's just you've not been in a time of need where you've needed to turn to them for support before. So it's a false sense of security that you've had, that you could rely on these people when you needed them. Excuse me. And you can't, and you don't actually need them. You don't. You would have been there for them when they needed you, but they've actually not done anything for you. You've just, you know, not brought this out in them before, where you've seen it. You've seen their true colours. Because I don't think you would have hung around had you seen their true colours before. You've just been getting on with things, but you're outgrowing them. You already are better than these men. These men are little wimps on the inside. Okay, New Moon in Scorpio. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Attune to the moon. Have some sexy time. A time to go out. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding is another additional meanings for this card. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. Could it be you're being paranoid? Make an investment. Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth, magic and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get to the light. And the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any other time suggests you need to do that now. So you need to get into the light. I don't even know if you've been in the, if you're around this King of Cups in reverse, he would have slowly darkened your world to a point you didn't even realize how dark it got. Okay, take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. I'm gonna read that too. Feel it's appropriate here. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself if you feel bad about your current situation. And then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. Attune to the moon. I am where I am and it's okay. Additional meanings for this card. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump. The disseminating moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests you're at a more tranquil point in the life cycle of whatever situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The disseminating moon is the time to breathe out. Give yourself some time off and think about what has passed. So, that's saying it's not time to start something new with a new job and career. But it may be that you need to sort of sort the situation out in order to do that. Especially if, what if you were to go on and start something new and then these people work against you to try and sabotage that new thing for you. I feel like this getting out of this situation and putting an end to this toxic situation needs to happen first. Then you're free to go and start that new job, career, without them sabotaging it. But you take what resonates and you do what's right for you. Alright, so Taurus, this was your reading. I hope it resonates and you got some clarity or something out of it. And if you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and help this channel to grow. Sorry, this reading was a bit longer than I expected it to be. So yeah, well, I'll be back in a couple of days with another reading for you, so have your notification bell switched on so you don't miss any updates. And if you, I really appreciate hearing from you or anyone. If anything resonated, drop a comment. Even if you just drop an emoji in the comment section, it really helps the channel as well. And it'll put you in the draw to win a free tarot deck, which is done once a month, and the winner will be announced at the end of the month on the community page. So keep an eye on that. All right, I'll be back soon. Until then, bye for now.